Welcome into another saucy battles podcast. We got Tyler Fonzo on the show today. This is gonna be our first YouTube episode this week. We also gonna have Steven Scott later on the show when he gets out of work. You know, he's a crazy guy. He has tons of plumbing things to do. But let's get off with the Thursday night football game because it is going to be wild. This is actually going to be a great Thursday night football game.
Fantastic.
I gonna love it. I believe Arizona against Seattle is gonna be one of the greatest Thursday night games we're gonna have. You got both teams that inching for the playoffs for that fourth seed. It's going to be Kyle Murray time and see if Carson Wentz's defense can hold up something. So, Ty, what do you have in this Thursday night football? What is your thoughts on this?
Oh man, I'm right there with you. This is probably gonna be the best Thursday night game we'll see all the year so far. Last time we saw these two teams play, it was an overtime thriller. Like, holy crap. Like, Kyle Murray and the Cardinals just going off, making the comeback, tying the game, 17 seconds left. Pretty much driving the field that whole time, too. It's just unbelievable game. On the other side, the Seahawks have been struggling lately, so it's kind of a little bit nerve-wracking right there. But you got to think, it's like, is Russell Wilson going down, or is it just a slight mid-season slump? Who knows? I still love the Seahawks playing and how they're playing right now. Russ is still playing unbelievable regardless of the last two games. Everyone's not perfect. In terms of what I think for the game, though, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, this was an unsure game for me, so I was trying to stay away on betting on it.
Yep.
But just got to make a pick. I think the spread's 3.5 on the Seahawks side.
I believe so. Yes, I believe it's fine. Yeah.
Fun fact, John.
Yes.
So the 1 week I won that bet, right?
Yep.
I was relying on the Seahawks Cardinals game to win that game, and I was going back and forth between them. So the Cardinals, I mean, I'm nervous about them. And I've also bet on them a couple times since that victory, and they lost me money.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think the Cardinals could pull it out.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know.
It's
hard to beat the same team. It's hard to beat the same team twice.
It is.
I just don't think the Seahawks will lose 3 games in a row.
Yes.
I said that last week, except for 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
Look what happened. They lost 2 games in a row.
I just believe they're in trouble. If they lose tonight, they're in trouble because you can see the defense is not there. And if they can't get the offense, the offense is okay. It's not great at any level. I mean, they have 2 stud wide receivers, like DJ Metcalf and
DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett.
Yes, Tyler Lockett. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then they have a okay running game. It's not great. They got some banged up running backs. I mean, we're not going to blame health with anything because we don't do that in this show.
Yeah.
Health is you got to be ready, or you're not going to do anything. So you got to just play the game the right way. But I'm probably going to lock this in today. I'm probably going to put Arizona over Seattle just because of the defense. The defense is not great. Nothing against Russell Wilson. I think it's going to be a hell of a show. I think it's going to be one of the greatest shows on turf this game. But I think Kyle is going to pull it off of Hopkins. I love Hopkins, bro. That Hopkins catch with Buffalo last game was I was just like Jumpman and then Nike and then Adidas. I mean, it's just what a freaking play that was. But man, I like Hopkins. I like the running game. I like everything about Arizona. It's like what I said in a couple episodes ago. I have Arizona going to the Super Bowl. I don't care what anybody says. I say Arizona will beat the Buccaneers, will beat Seattle. The Saints are banged up now. So I believe I'm going to put Arizona in the Super Bowl this year. I don't care what anybody says. Arizona's going to go. They're going to kill them. That's my underdog pick for the Super Bowl. I'm not sure if it's going to hit or not because it's crazy.
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know.
I like that. I like that pick. I think the Cardinals, that's a good pick. The Cardinals are definitely hot right now. I think they've been struggling though recently because they're 3-3 in their last 6, I think.
Yeah.
Just I'm with you on the running game too. With Kenny and Drake back for the Cardinals, they should be running. Seahawks cannot stop anything on defense. So
yes,
The passing game and the run game should hopefully go off for the Cardinals, which is why I would probably take the over on Kyle Murray's passing yards. And maybe, actually, you know what? Screw it. No, it's not going to happen because the run game is going to be more effective today. So the under on Kyle Murray's passing and take the over on Kenyon Drake's rushing.
Kenyon Drake. So Kenyon Drake right now.
What's his rushing yards? Yeah.
Rushing yards right now is 47.
I would take the over.
Over, yeah.
I would take that over.
Right now it's minus 115. So with the over. So let's get down. You know what? Because we are talking about prop bets. Let's talk about total passing touchdowns by Kyle Murray. Do you think he's going to score over over one touchdown today?
I believe so. I think last time they played in that overtime game, I think he threw at least 2. I know he had an 80-yard touchdown reception to Christian Kirk. That was I think he at least had 2. Maybe he ran 2 in, and I'm completely wrong, but I think he hit that over on 2 passing touchdowns. It's just going to be back and forth game, so I think a lot of people are going to score.
All right, I believe so too. I believe Kyle Murray will be over 1. The real question, because Seattle has a whole, they're just different. Seattle's just a different team. Seattle can mostly somewhat throw. I don't really see them run, as much when I watch.
That's also because they've had their running back out for a while.
Exactly, and if he plays tonight, and most likely he will, I haven't really looked at the injury report yet, but I think he will start. Do you think Wilson's going to throw over 2 touchdowns? That's the biggest. It's plus 100 right now. It was at one point it was plus 230. It was 230. Wow. It was crazy for over 2 touchdowns because I feel like this game is going to be at least a 40. Both teams are at least going to score. I say like Arizona 30, and then like maybe Seattle, maybe I would say 27, maybe something like
I'm
around
seeing along the lines of that.
Yeah,
maybe 33-30.
I think it's going to be a high scoring game. But I would be scared to put money on Wilson scoring over 2 touchdowns. You know what I would do? I would honestly put some bets down for interceptions today too for Wilson. He's going to at least throw 2. I got a feeling he's going to.
I don't think he threw. I think he threw 2 last time.
Yes,
actually.
That's how they lost.
Where he threw, yeah. Budda Baker did have like. I don't think you can give on that last game, the 1 interception that Wilson threw that game. I don't think you can give the blame to Wilson as hard as you should just give more credit to Budda Baker making an unbelievable football play.
True.
He read the route perfectly, dove on it, jumped it, and he dove across the wide receiver to catch that ball. Like, what a play. I don't think Russell. I don't think he's going to throw 2. I think he's actually going to. He's had now 2. Again, I said this earlier, so I don't know, but 2 bad games in a row.
Yes.
I think Russ is pissed off. I don't know. I think
he looks like he's pissed. He was on social media a couple of days ago. He said, he wants to win. He likes when people
who doesn't like winning?
True. Yeah. True.
But I mean, like, what are you gonna say? He knows he has to do everything though. Like, because that defense ain't doing shit. If the Seahawks are gonna win, Russell Wilson needs to play in superstar mode, like MVP mode, and you're not going to be able to do that for 16 games of a season.
That's true. And also, I think the coaching staff is going to be huge this game. Because a lot of times when I watch the Seattle coaching staff always makes that one mistake. Always makes that one mistake. So if I'm going to go with the coaching staff, this I'm picking Arizona because Arizona's coaching staff. I haven't watched every Arizona game. Don't get me wrong, but Arizona's coaching staff looks like they know what they're doing. Seattle, sometimes you scratch their head like, what are you doing? Against New England, like you could have ran the ball to end the game. You could have ran it, but you throw it. And then the clock stops and you got to punt it. And now New England has a shot to win the game. And they lost by they lost by 1. That's just. But
it came down to the 1 yard line anyway.
Exactly.
They would have lost that game. I think if Jules was just a little bit younger in that game, or if he was in his younger age and like more athletic and less tired, he had a game clinching touchdown go right through his hands.
Yes, absolutely.
But I
Absolutely.
mean, I'm right there with you on the Seahawks coaching. They do seem to make that.
Yeah.
Before the show started, I was talking to you about the book I was reading.
Yes.
The author Michael Lombardi, he actually mentioned Super Bowl 49 and that the Butler pick. So like basically, just make it long, sum it up. That the offseason before that season, Bill Belichick's whole plan was to just like fix that one situation right there. Like,
Yeah.
how do we stop goal line defense like in a spread form with 3 wide receivers? Basically, in the all season, all off season, all playoffs, they prepared, practiced everything. In every game, in every situation, they never had to use that one time. Have to use that until that Super Bowl moment. So Bill Belichick already knew, like that's why he didn't take the timeout, because he knew what he had the Seahawks right where he wanted them.
Yes.
He's like, all right, he was like, we're going out in goal line, but that was in his mind, that was goal line in his new way that he just thought of that whole season. The way Pete Carroll saw it was just, oh, it's regular goal line, which is why he threw it.
Yes.
Sent out instead of running it, running it because he thought the box was stuffed, which it was, but Bill Belichick is just outsmarted. So I'm right there with you on the coaching on the Seahawks aspect. It's a little bit questionable.
True. And I think, I mean, I go by that too a lot when I bet games. Is what I love to do is I love to look at the coaching staffs. If you see some coaching staffs like you're itching your head, like why are they doing this? That means that's kind of scary. You don't want to pick that team. So that's why I always pick. At the end of the day, I always look at the coaching staff, because coaching staffs when you games at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, players win you games, but the coaches have to draw it up and make sure you win the game. I mean, come on, that's just what it is. So I just really like Arizona this week, and I'm going to probably put like $50 on Arizona to probably win like 100 or something. So at the end of the day, I'm going to say Arizona going to win.
Arizona.
Yeah.
I like it.
So who do you think's going to score the first touchdown today? What do you got?
Who do I think is going to score the first touchdown? I think Kyle Murray is going to run it in.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I like it, because he does run a lot. He does run a lot.
He does run all right, especially when he gets to the red zone. Like I was seeing, like they'll drop back to pass. They got nothing. He just scrambles out.
True. That's very true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. I like that.
I like that too. I'll put $10 on that for me. I'll do that.
All right, we'll do.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we'll do.
The hits. I'll take that.
Beautiful. Let's see. Let's go. Let's talk. Let's see. So total receptions by DK Metcalf. You think it's going to be over 5?
Total receptions over 5. I don't know I don't know how many catches he caught last time.
Yeah.
I think he played a big factor in that game. So what happens if it ties?
That's a good question. I actually really don't know.
I think they do. I'm pretty sure I remember I read somewhere if they tied, they give you the winning. So if you bet the under and he hits 5, I think you would still win.
Yeah, so if it's under 5, you win, but if it's over 5, you lose. Yeah, so
here's the question: is it 5.5 or is it 5?
I believe. Let's see. Let me total. It's 5.5.
Yep, so 5.5. All right, so that's where they get you.
Yeah.
So you can't tie in that. Yeah.
Yeah, you really
can't have a half catch.
Absolutely.
So hit me. I'll take the over on that.
Over? All right.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have 7 catches for 93 yards and a touchdown tonight.
Oh, wow. That's some saucy, baby. That is some saucy. Let's put some Alfredo sauce on that. Jesus. Wow. Man. Oh, boy.
Gotta spice it up,
Spice it up, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Spice it up. So I'm putting $10 for you for Kyle Murray. You're gonna, if you win, you win $65. That's gonna.
Really? It's only 650 odds?
Yeah, Kyle Murray's going the first touchdown. Yeah, plus 650. You can win.
Who's got the lowest odds?
The lowest odds?
Yeah, like who's what's the book saying who's gonna be the first scorer?
Probably
gonna be like Tyler Lockett or Russell Wilson or something. Actually, I don't even think watch it be to like some unknown name dude. That's what usually happens, right? No.
Yeah.
Like, some like guy, like some third string tight end that just only came in for one play and they just
Take it to him.
fucking optioned off of it and threw it to him because he was open. Like, come on.
Come on. I think that's actually I think the lowest is 650. That's the lowest.
He's literally the favorite. God damn it.
Yeah, he's the favorite.
I'll take it though. I'll take it.
Okay.
That just means Vegas is on. Like that means the books are in my favor.
Yes. Oh man, $10 to win 65. Let's do it.
That'd be nice. I'll just throw all that to Sunday.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
See, dude, this is why I want FanDuel. Like, I wish FanDuel was a thing at Rhode Island too, because you can do same game parlays. So you can have all these. So you can pick the Arizona Cardinals to win. Take Kyler Murray on the under for passing yards. Take over for Kenyon Drake and all this first passing touchdown, all that, and put it in one parlay.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I wish Rhode Island would do something, with FanDuel, but you never know. Hopefully down the road they will, but
hopefully.
I think it's about money, about how much
probably
percentage and all that kind of stuff kind of sucks. But
all right, what else you got?
What else do I got? Jesus.
Any other bets?
Let's see. So do you think it's gonna go over 28 points in the first half?
No,
I don't.
That's a total, right? Combined total.
Yep, total combined total.
All right, so that's two teams scoring. That's 4 touchdowns scored, right there.
Yes.
So at least that's a minimum of 4 touchdowns scored to hit 28.
Yep. That's tough.
Well, 4 touchdowns and all 4 extra points being made as well.
Yep.
Yes.
I would say under. I
would take the under on that too.
Yeah.
Like that 28's a high number for one half.
That's because
like,
you got to depend on the run. Because if you run it, you're gonna kill the clock. So got to, it's I mean
teams like to get stuffed and kick field goals too.
Yeah, it's gonna. Do you think it's gonna go over 57 for the whole game? Do you think it's gonna go over?
I would say if we're taking the under on the half, probably take the under in the whole game too, because I'm pretty. I think I heard it's gonna be like 40-degree weather and a rainy mix in there. So the weather is gonna be rough out there tonight. So I just don't see again back to the run game. It's just gonna be run heavy. Yeah. Play action pass probably all night and just low, probably medium scoring game. Probably I would say maybe 55, but I would take the under on 57.
All right. Do you think it'll be overtime? Do you think they're gonna have an overtime? No overtime.
No overtime. Imagine placing that bet last time, huh?
Yeah, right. Because if you do, it's plus 700 right now. Plus 700.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just place every week. Just place a $10 bet on overtime. See if it would hit. If you do that though, $10 every week, just one game, see if it would hit. You would lose $160 if you lose every week, but if you win, you would win more.
True. Very true. Very, very
depends.
true.
Do you want to lose 160 or take the chance of winning $700 or whatever the odds are?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. What else do I got for you? You know what? I believe that's it for me. I mean, we're probably gonna talk more about because today we're just gonna talk about Thursday. I probably have you back on probably later on in the week and talk about the Sunday night matchups so everybody knows what's going on because of COVID reasons. I want to push that Sundays to a later to see who's healthy and who's not healthy. That's why I'm really scared of putting bets down right now for Sunday games. So I just want to see what everything looks like. So right now we're going to take a 30-second commercial break and I'm going to have Tyler's going to leave us. But we're going to have Steven Scott come on the show in 30 seconds. So get ready for Steven Scott, the plumber. All right. Later, Tyler.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, anytime, brother. Anytime.